Alright, it's Don Airy here again with another Maine story from the Maine. Hope you get the Maine idea. I'm going to repeat a story. I don't repeat gossip, so you got to listen carefully the first time. But this one is from my 6th grade school teacher, Dorothy Kidney, and she and her husband Milford used to go up the Allagash every summer. They spend their whole summer up there, and back then the only way you could get up there was either by seaplane, hike, or canoe. And I'm not sure how they got up there, but I think they canoed up. And they used to manage the locks. There was a lock system, and where they would irrigation and whatnot. I wasn't quite sure about that part, but they would spend the whole summer, and in the course of the summer there'd be hunting parties coming through, and lots of Boy Scout parties that would come through, and they'd host them. They had a sort of campground there, and they told me that one year this Boy Scout troop came from New York City, city kids. They come through, and they had everybody's wild-eyed wonder about being so far up in the north, Allagash. You can't go any further in Maine without getting into Canada, And he said that the Boy Scout leader played a mighty good trick on the boys from the Boy Scout party. He said he got up in the middle of the night and went to one of them big old pine trees and cut out a square with his jackknife of the bark, peeled it off, and then dug out the wood and buried the battery pack to his electric shaver. Must have been one of them Sunbeam things, that had a separate battery pack from the razor, with the wires that would plug in back in those days. This would have been, 50s, 60s in that time frame. And then he covered the bark back in over his battery pack. And they all got up in the morning, and he told the boys, the Boy Scouts, said, "Right, we're going to be looking for one of them famous electric pine trees that they have up here in Maine." A little confusion, and they're looking around, and they said, "Is this it?" No, it's not the right one. They said, "Is this it over here?" I said, "No." "Oh, look, here it is," and he plugged his razor in and started shaving, It's just, oh, my goodness. You can imagine the rumors going around down New York City about they had electric pine trees up there in Maine. To this day, I wonder if he ever told them the difference.